Okay, it is 7:58 in the PM. Okay. Let's see if this is stable. Okay, we're going to have a little bit of turmoil here while I get my gimbal set up. Okay. So I'm going to hang loose here for a second and make sure my stream is stable. Maybe there's an OT interfering with my stream. Okay, well, I think we're good, and the time is, let's see, 8:02 p.m. And we're near the Kansas City Class 5 idle morgue. So I'm turning the camera around so they have a little more trouble telling exactly where I am if they're monitoring. Okay, and walking briskly here. Okay. So I'm going to turn the camera around, and we're approaching the Kansas City Class 5 idle morgue. Got usual set of cars parked outside. So they don't have the shade tech activated. So they're taking their sweet time about activating shade tech. We've got, you can see people up in the mezzanine walking around. And the receptionist has seen us, and he's going to activate this shade tech, and there's Niana. She's going to activate the other shade tech. Let's see. Oops.
Is that a lot of room? No.
So they're taking their sweet time about activating the shade tech here in front of the door, but they have activated all the shade tech. That window, this window, oops, they've not activated this window yet. Their Dianetics wall. And here comes the shade tech. So I can't see what's going on at the reception desk. Here's LRH's office. They have not activated the hiding tech for LRH's office. And really all they have to do is turn out the light. So they've got the gauzy curtain here. Well, she's putting up the shade tech here in that door. Here's the shade tech. This is their stairwell. Not much to see here. Although you could, if the shade weren't here, you could see in that row of tribute walls. So they still want staff. Yep. I have to put Diana in ethics condition. She didn't pull this shade down. So let me catch up all the time. It's 8:11. See if anything's going on here. Can't see anybody. Well, there is somebody up in the mezzanine sitting at a desk. So what do we got back there? I think that's a view of the cafe. And we have the vet from one of those staff members. So I'm trying to see if the refrigerator is in here. And it's rather hard to tell. This is the cafe area, and I think this window is where the kitchen is. And I can't see the refrigerator. Actually, I should say I can't tell if the refrigerator is in there or not. Yep, she still hasn't activated this hiding tech. Take a look across the street at the parking lot. It's not crowded.
Wait.
So we'll go up and get a closer look. So let's see, where is the button? Here's the button.
Wait.
Well, the school bus is here awfully late. So we'll walk along this sidewalk here and see what cars we see and don't see. So far I haven't noted a white Tesla, which is what I think Dan O'Connor is driving. So I guess he's got a sweet deal. He comes in about 2:15, 2:30 and leaves early. But there probably aren't that many cases here for him to supervise. So short work of case supervision. I'm saying that based on the number of people I see come in and out of the org. So, hi Cubs champion. Thank you, Cubs champion. Good work out in Boston. Keeping better track of them there than I am with the Colt here. So we see somebody coming out, and it is 8:17, which seems kind of an odd time for someone to be leaving, because I think courses continue on until about 9:30. So, crossing back over the street. Get a view of the idle org from across the street. There's the entire front. And there's nothing going on. That's an interesting shape of that window. Ah, okay. They look like a silhouette of a human, but I think that's part of the display. I'm inning 8. So it is now, let's see, 8:20 here outside the Kansas City Class 5 idle morgue. And you wouldn't expect to see a lot of traffic at this point. I think they're in the middle of session. But still, you'd think there would be more cars parked in the parking lot. At this rate, they're not going to clear the Midwest anytime soon. So there's the silhouette that I saw before. And nothing much going on here at the moment, which is good. Yep, you can see through their hiding tech when it's at night. There's the LRH tribute wall right next to his office. And I see he has a globe of TGAC there. Wonder if that globe shows the volcanoes in the Hawaiian Islands that all the Thetans were thrown into and blown up with nuclear weapons. Probably not that detailed. And hard to tell, but that sounds like a helicopter up there. We are in the approach pattern for the downtown airport. So we're just kind of walking around here, taking a look at the cars parked here. And let's see, 8:24. So we're being treated to a symphony of sirens. Sounds like they may be coming past us on Grand. I can't tell from the south. KCPD heading north on Grand. Guess they're not after me this time. Last week, Thursday, they called the cops on us for the third time that we know of. That's where we saw the cops pull in while we were here. I don't know if they've ever called on us just before we left, or if the cops ever just did a drive-by. But they've called on us at least 3 times. So here it is, nice and quiet outside the Kansas City Class 5 idle morgue. So nothing much going on outside, and they've left the window open, so doesn't look like there's too much going on inside either. So let me head back across the street again. From here we can see more of the mezzanine. Let me see if I can, yeah, zoom in on the mezzanine up there. Not too much going on there. So I wonder when they'll figure out that we can see up into the mezzanine at night, and they'll maybe enhance their hiding tech so we can't see up in the mezzanine. Okay, let's see if there's anything that's happened in chat. Yeah. Yep, balloons, party time. Yep. Got something going on this weekend. I wish I knew what time it was going to be. All I can see up there is balloons. So, from here you can see how they've misspelled the word cult. Sign over the cult of Scientology. And they have a number of windows open, or a number of lights on. Okay, so what's going on there? Looked like someone was about to come out the door, then hesitated and went back inside. Okay, that was a solo guy. He made as much noise as the whole herd of ATVers normally make. Okay. A couple of young girls just went in. Hi there, Fuzzy. Thanks for stopping in. So the young girls went around the hiding tech and are back there doing something. Yep, thanks for hitting the like. Yeah, they're making body language suggests they're just stopping in and may come back out, but we'll see. Other than that, nothing much going on here outside the KC Idle Morgue at 8:33 in the evening. Well, doesn't look like they're going to come back out. So, I think we're zoomed out. Now, she kind of snuck in from somewhere. I wonder if she came out the alley. Or maybe she's a non-Scientologist who was visiting a business over on McGee Street. So we have a couple people. I think they're not Scientologists. And I was correct, I think. One of those.
How you doing, sir?
Fine, how are you? Okay, it's 8:37 in the evening. You may see some people start coming out at about 9 o'clock. See a couple of people. I don't think they snuck out. Well, maybe they did. Could they have snuck out the Grand Street? Okay. Looks like they did sneak out the Grand Street entrance, which is actually the official entrance of the org. And that office right there, I think that's either the office of either Desiree or her manager. According to a rumor I've heard. Thank you, MD Media. I'm Michael SP. Let's see if there's any other chat messages I've missed. Yep, still have that one window. They haven't activated the hiding tech yet. And LRH's office right there in the corner. I think they have shade tech that goes behind the gauze curtains. Anyway, the weather's nice tonight. It's nice and cool. Not too windy. If it was, you would hear it in the mic. I wonder who that guy is. Okay, welcome. I had a few more people join us. It's now 8:42 in the evening. We're outside the Kansas City Class 5 Idle Morgue. Probably won't be seeing too much activity in the next few minutes, but getting closer to 9 o'clock, we may start seeing more people coming in and out. Okay, I just saw someone walking past the door. Is that a kid? Yeah, that's a kid. He's running around inside the org. That's not good to see. Yep. Little girl coming out the door. Looks like a second little girl there. Oh, TVers coming through making a racket. So we have some women, I think they're probably taking a shortcut through the parking lot. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Yeah, let's see, they've done a bunch of work here on Grand Avenue. And they swapped the parking lane and the bicycle lane, which confuses the heck out of people. And there have been a few traffic tickets generated as a result. And that's different than it is on the other side of the street, I noticed. Looks like the parking lane is right next to the curb, and this bicycle lane is next to that. So that's going to confuse the heck out of people. Okay, is that the same woman that had the two little girls? I hope not. Crossing over the street, our car is parked down there. Yeah, and there she is, sneaking down the alley. Does not want to drive past the SP. Well, maybe that wasn't her sneaking down the alley. And I'm gonna get Okay, so pulling out my sign, which says, and I guess I'll have to back up a little ways. So it has the Casey Ward Grown Lunch. It's going ideal. Got the 5th anniversary of the Casey York Going Ideal on November 2nd, because on November 2nd, 2019, little Captain Davy was right here across the street pulling the ribbon down. And no doubt they'll say, oh, well, we had the pandemic. Well, they weren't locked down for 5 years. Hello, let's see, Marcy Pokes. I probably butchered that pronunciation out. But regardless of how you pronounce it, welcome to the stream. And let's see, 8:51. Like Hocus Pocus. Marcy Pocus. So we have someone coming up the street. Hopefully he's going to continue on past. Yes, and he did. Didn't really strike me as a Scientologist, but my Sciento radar is not perfect. How is the weather here? The weather here at the moment is fabulous. It's nice and cool. Not very windy. It's an ideal evening out here in front of the idol org. Yeah, let's see, we got a cart full of what, musical instruments from the bar next door, or trash going to the dumpster, or is that a street person with all his possessions? Well, he's continuing on past, so I think he's, well, it's hard to tell. Did he move over to the dumpster? I guess if he did, he'll be coming back here in a minute, pushing his cart. Yep. Okay, that was a Scientologist making a dumpster run because he's coming back across the street with an empty cart. So we'll kind of walk up to the corner. I think we'll see him go to the back entrance. And I was wrong. Looks like he wants to come in through the 1805 entrance, not the back utility entrance. Interesting. So let's see what we can see from this angle. So we're just about 9 o'clock. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for stopping in. It's right around 9 o'clock here outside the Kansas City Class 5 idle morgue. Might start seeing a little bit of traffic. We got people walking around up in the mezzanine. So, should be just a little bit after 9 o'clock. No, it's straight up 9. let's see, we have somebody in the office at this end of the mezzanine, kind of leaning back in their chair. I wonder to whom that office belongs. Yep, it is a nice night. Hi, Bridge. Yep, we can see inside when it's not light outside and they have the lights on inside and they haven't activated the hiding tech. But even when they have activated the hiding tech, you can still see through it. Whose Tesla is that? I don't think we see a Tesla here. What do you think is a Tesla? That one? That's not a Tesla. That's not a Tesla. This car over here behind the traffic is not a Tesla. Nor did I see a white Tesla in the parking lot, cat a corner across the street. I believe Pax Van Dam drives a white Tesla. Yep, Line Tech Flunk, and they even failed to activate this Blind Tech in that window. Of course, there's not much to see there. I'm just looking for them to come up with blind tech to cover these windows. I guess you call them the transom windows. Anyway, the windows up in the mezzanine level. And they could activate hiding tech on these windows here. We got that office there. Somebody's in that office doing who knows what. Well, what they could do is get a ream of paper out and just start putting paper up over the windows. They've done that sometimes on the door. So 9:06. I thought have seen some activity here, but we haven't. Tomorrow. Okay, I didn't quite catch. That my thought about the ream of paper papering up those windows. Yep. It could very well happen. Well, no, I missed that. He made a second trip. Second dumpster run. So we got scientists sneaking out the Grand Street entrance. Yeah, we got a convention there. Okay, so we have that guy. Going to get in that 87 Mercedes Benz. And I think in the past we've seen him drive off with about 4 elderly staff members. Somewhere. Is he taking them back to their nursing home? Or maybe to their birthing? Maybe they're elderly Sea Org members. So what is he doing here? It looks like he's going to park along this curb and Mhm.
We were definitely ready to move out of the house.
So here we are taking a look down the alley. Mhm. Okay, there's that 87 Mercedes Benz. Did he pick up the staff members on this side of the building? He may have. Okay, it's about 9:14 now. Yep. I've got hiding tech all the way down to the bottom, so I can't see. All I can see in this window is one display and some hand sanitizer. They have turned off the light in L. Ron Hubbard's office. So we're standing here in front. There's that guy who's made the dumpster runs. So where should I stand? I think I'll go down close to the corner because the Santos are trying to sneak out the side entrance. Yeah. Still making a dumpster run. But he's going to go down and jaywalk. I could be mean and walk over to the corner there and beat him, but there he is, taking a shortcut through the bank's front patio, I guess you call it. So I wonder why he's doing it instead of Larry. Yeah, we just had somebody come out. I think that guy's name is Michael. He's got a box of mail. So I guess the maybe Foundation Org is supposed to report their stats on Wednesday night. I don't know.
That scene too sounds like he like gets home, he's laying in bed. It's like, oh, those guys are cool.
He's the guy that drives that white car that has fender damage. He brings about 3 or 4 other Sierra members with him in the morning. We have seen him leave the org shortly after 2 p.m. on Thursday afternoon with a box of mail. I'm just kind of wondering why he's making a special run this evening. His foundation stats end at 10 o'clock, I think. And here's the guy with the cart. This time he's going to take it in through the back utility entrance. And those kids, that door they went in was the Green Lady Lounge Bar, which is next door. And as far as I know, they don't have any kind of relationship with the bar the way the Chicago org might with the pizza joint next door. Smell cigarette smoke, but I can't tell where it's coming from. So it's about 23 after, I think.
Only vinegar because I wasn't eating. And like my clothes.
A couple of young ladies heading off for evening's entertainment. What he's up to in the alley there. If anything. Yeah, he's parking his car in the parking lot there. Happy 5th anniversary. I'm sure the org has grown by leaps and bounds since going ideal. Looks like a couple kids being dropped off to go in the Green Lady Lounge. Yep. Yeah, that looks like Glenn Glaring Man. Good evening. How are you? Buddy. Okay, it's almost 9:30. And let's see, we have somebody left. Oh, the driver of this car right here. Apparently. So I wonder what this big diagonal stripe in this parking spot is supposed to mean. I guess I don't have the decoder for Kansas City, Missouri symbols, but I have a feeling it means don't park here. Check my timepiece, 9:31. Yep. Okay, so I think that's the guy who took the mailbox off. Interesting, though, I didn't notice it tucked under his arm. But probably see that white Sea Org car with fender damage parked in that parking lot on this off the alley, which does not belong to Scientology, but they use it on weekends and evenings when the building that actually owns it isn't using it. So yeah, I think that's him parked in the back. And we've got lots of cigarette butts here in the alley. They need to study the way to happiness. Keep your environment clean. And yep. Probably see these young ladies walking past.
What you want to come back?
Yep, they could start with cleaning the alley, yes. They're not worried about cigarette butts, but chalk. Yep, they don't like chalk. And when the Flag World Tour was here on July 6th, they worried about it extra more. I have a feeling that someone from Flag was sticking a stick up Osamat's butt and making him get out there and do something about us. That was one of the times they called the cops on us. Okay, so what do we have here? About 9:37. Not seeing lots of public come out. Yep, they came out about 3 times to clean up the chalk. And at the end, Zenu's was doing the chalking. She just wrote Zenu, Zenu, Zenu all the way down the sidewalk. Now that looks like a Scientologist down there. Looks like they're sneaking them out the Grand Street entrance again. Oh, that looks like Mr. Headset. But I didn't notice it was two-tone yellow and black car in the parking lot. So it must have been hidden behind something. So I think he is day org staff taking lots of courses in the evening. Okay, he's parked over there on that row. Was it hidden behind something, or did I just miss it? Oh, he's got a different car. With a headlight out. Yep, that is him. Yeah, let's see. Is that a slow-moving aircraft, or is it a chopper? It's moving. Yeah, that's a helicopter. All right. There's a Tesla, but I don't think it belongs to Dan O'Connor or any other Scientologist. So, is that the same kid that his mom called? Mom called while Z News was talking to him here, I don't know, a month or so ago. Looks sort of like him. Yeah. Okay, so I've been out here, I don't know, kind of hard to tell. My counter was all messed up, but I've been here over an hour and a half. I think I'm gonna head for the barn now. I think it's about 9:45 now. Haven't seen a lot of publics come out. So thank you all for stopping in, and hope to catch you on the next one.